Sort of like I'm fooling myself a little bit. But guess what? I went to, I know very little about this stuff. I'm just getting involved. And I tried to get my own name, Wilt Chamberlain. He said, I'm sorry, it's gone,
Somebody else has WiltChamberlain.com?
No, not .com, just my whole name. WiltChamberlain.com. They have that and everything with Wilt Chamberlain all around. I had to come up with something. So I came up with Wilt's World.
And so what do people learn about Wilt when they dial in?
They'll get a chance to get some Wiltisms. They'll get a chance to get some biography of things that they wouldn't normally know. Like I was 22 inches, long when I was born. 8 pounds, 10 ounces, stuff. And different things that you wouldn't normally find out about. But we talking a lot of current stuff. They'll get a chance to know what number, which we can talk about. 800 number, 280-1776 to buy my new book. Right.
I think Wilt was cueing me to hold up the book.
Hold up the book.
There it is, right there. Yeah. Who's running the asylum?
That's right.
Is that long enough?
Yeah, and 280-1776. It's 800 number. You can buy it. So all those kind of information. So we're going to be getting involved in a whole lot of different things.
What's the number one Wiltism of all time?
To me is you're never at your best until you're laid to rest. Now think about that a second. You're never at your best till you're laid to rest.
Well, that doesn't give me much to look forward to, does it?
Well, that's the way it goes. I mean, look at someone like Marilyn Monroe. When she was alive, she was just an average little star, and people had different things to say about it. But when you die, all of a sudden they tell you how great you were. I mean, you become the greatest of this, you're the greatest of that, and so on and so forth.
I'm bummed out now. That was pretty good. One more.
Well, how do you think? Okay, here's one for you. Every mother's crow thinks her child is white as snow. Now figure that one out. Yeah. Because that means that that everyone thinks theirs is the best. You understand? I mean, whether you are from an era of a certain time, you think your team's the best, or Jack Dempsey was the best because you were from that time. But everyone thinks that theirs is the best. You understand? Either their kids always pure and whatever, or their teams that they root for is definitely the best because that's what they grew up with. So everybody thinks that theirs is the best. So when we talk about contemporary time versus yesteryear. Classic sports deals a lot with yesteryear. That's what makes them so great because now you're going to have a chance to really see whether your crow really can measure up to, the crows of the past, without being influenced by the media, the broadcasters, and the people whose livings are being earned from contemporary, times. Meaning is, why would someone who is doing a game for NBC, let's say, do nothing but applaud how great the players of the day are? Their checks kind of depend upon that. I mean, they're like salesmen, and they're selling the 97 game, like selling the 97 Oldsmobile. They're not worried about selling the 56 Oldsmobile or the 57 Oldsmobile. They're going to sell today's game because that's what they can pay by, and they have to keep those people watching. So they're going to say all these wonderful things about teams and wonderful things about players.
Not all of them, though, Wilt. I mean, there are some that honestly talk about the game as being in trouble.
Well, they do? Who are these people?
I've talked about it on the air, but I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I'm among a group of people that will openly discuss that.
A very small group of people, then, if you're willing to do that, because I don't really know. I don't really see it. If I were here just once or twice, I would understand that. I mean, listen, the TV cameras, when they're watching an NBA game, if the stadium is not full, they pan down low all the time and keeps them going, But now when the house is filled, then all of a sudden the cameras are all over showing you the people screaming. I mean, the representation and the presentation of certain things are only done.
But if you ran sports, would it be any different?
Well, I would say yes. I would say definitely, because I would want to acknowledge the fact that we're having a problem here and we must do something about it. And we aren't perfect, and this is what we're going to try to do to correct the problem. But they think by hiding the problem sometime and also maybe creating things to camouflage the problem. Now, let me tell you what I mean about that. Mediocrity is displayed because they will give you things like, oh, this guy had a triple-double. And they make you, the fan, think that he just did something spectacular. Some of these triple-doubles, if Jerry West or Oscar Robertson or Elgin Baylor had them, they would think they would have had the worst day in the world. They thought they just, 10 points, 11 rebounds, or whatever, 10 assists. They said, oh, man, I stunk the joint up.
Right.
So they would make you think, everyone thinks when you hear triple-double, they think of something fantastic, right?
Well, these days it is.
All right, so you answered my question. You're right. And it is.
But that's good for you. It makes what you and the Big O and all those guys did, it makes it stand out all the more.
Well, yes, it does, but they don't say that. They keep that mute, Al. they keep that mute. They don't say that. I never hear Johnny Red Kerr, who does the Chicago, and I listen to him all the time. And Michael will do something fantastic. Like, oh, Michael just had 49 points or 51 points, and he'll say, oh God, the greatest 51 points. But he'll never say, yeah, but Wilt Chamberlain had 130, 35 of those.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page, and please subscribe to my second page. The link to my second page is in the description section. Thank you.